When I started this 101-day challenge, I didn't even have a clue on how actually difficult it would be to make 101 days. But about a quarter of the way through, I started to realize how tough it was actually going to be and how slow the days were ticking by. Riding once or twice a week is just not really enough. You kind of got to hit it hard on the weeks that you have decent weather, or just be prepared to ride in the piss and rain. But I realized, I wanted to get myself a gift or a reward at the end. And what I decided was I wanted to get a really good saw mount for maintaining trails like this for the front of the bike. So after a ton of research, I decided on the trail-bound off-road one. I'll leave a link in the video description down below. So if you guys haven't watched the 101 Days Behind Bars Challenge, I suggest you go check it out. Spoiler alert, I made my 101 days, and this video is my reward, or me finally throwing that thing on there and showing you guys how it works. Because I want to do this the right way, I'm gonna resort to the instructions. You gotta loosen this guy up on the back, little 8mm, and then you rotate that thing to where the edge of the saw sits right against it, and then throw your strap over it. So this was never made for the saw I have, which is a MSA 140. So we'll see how it fits. So kind of sits against there, and then this goes through here, I believe. It's on there relatively tight, but I'm gonna elect to go with a second strap. Okay, I decided to use 2 straps rather than just one, and the thing's on there. I think you could have a pretty nasty wreck and it'd be totally fine. Okay, this thing will fit the saw and the pruners, and they are on there. If you haven't used these pruners, or any small electric pruners, they are game changers when it comes to cutting in trail. This thing's gonna be a machine now. I don't know what it weighs with all that on there, but it'll be good for, when you're going out to cut trail. That's, let's see. Oh yeah, you can feel it on there for sure. This thing's gonna be awesome for the trails. I'm really excited to be able to go cut trail without having to stack everything on the back rack of the 300L and then get myself into situations where you really shouldn't be on this bike anyways. If you don't have a saw mount, I would highly recommend this one, just because it's versatility. But if you don't want to spend the money on this one, because it is very expensive, get any saw mount just so you can go help guys like me cut in trail and maintain trail, because it takes an army and there's only about 5% of riders that actually do it. So if you're one of those, thank you. This is a spot where I need momentum, and I'm freaking not gonna have it. Oh, this is a brand new down tree. Good thing I brought the saw.
road's open again. Well, I was trying to cut that log out of the way, but I ran out of battery on my saw after all the cutting I had to do on the trail before. So I'm gonna try to clear it. This saw does hinder you a little bit, and this one's already tough anyways, so we'll see if I make it. Whew. Short legs can't reach the ground.
The legs are a bit short, huh?
Luckily this tree caught me. Then I got a little starting block that I cut out. But I kind of made it enough. Okay, there we go. All right, this section's loose. I seem to get my ass kicked lately on it. Let's see. I know this camera is really good in low light, so you probably can't tell how dark it is, but understand that it's very dark, and I'm out here with the saw mount and no headlight, so probably gonna need to remedy that with the helmet light, or I don't know, maybe a light bar that clips on and attaches to that saw mount or something, because it's hard to see. I don't know what I got myself into, but this is not where I intended to go. Oh, crap. Steven, help. Okay, I can side hill over there and be good, I think. Oh yeah, we got this. All right, now I'm back on track. First ride out with the trail bound saw mount. This thing is cool. It makes it really nice for obviously carrying this stuff. It's not that much heavier, but yes, you can feel the weight if you're wondering, at least with this stuff on there. Especially, you know, the steering just feels a little heavier, but man, it's nice and it looks good and I'm excited for it. You do lose your light, obviously. I thought about putting like a little single LED bar down here, or maybe just swapping back and forth with the headlight and this, because it comes off really quick. But this thing seems very well engineered. I like it, and I'm going into a trail that probably shouldn't have chose today, because it's I just got off a plane and I didn't know how the weather's been, but it is very wet and slimy, and I gotta go up that. So we'll see how it goes. But there's some logs up there that need cut out of the way. So I figured great day to throw the saw on and try out the new mount and get some work done. what the mileage just turned. 2,000 miles on this thing.